Hey y'all. So let me tell you, my friends know that one thing Felicia loves is Facebook Marketplace. She loves Facebook Marketplace, okay? And one thing she's gonna do is find something. If you say, "Oh, I'm looking for X, Y, and Z," she gonna find it on Facebook Marketplace. My specialty is tray tables. I love a tray table. I got about 2 sets in there. I would have three, but my husband won't allow it. But anyway, so let me tell you about this time I got this trunk off Facebook Marketplace. So we just moved, and I was looking for like a cedar chest to go to at the end of our bed, something that we could like store stuff in and all this stuff. And so I found this cedar chest. Like it was like $40, and it was like it looked like it was really big. And so I said to the guy, I said, "Hey, like if you'd like, I can bring my son. Let me know if you're available." And I asked him, "Was it available?" He's like, "Yeah, it's available." I said, "Well, maybe I can bring my son. He can help me get it because my knee be hurting and I can't be lifting no trunk." So he was like, "Okay." So I kind of felt like he didn't feel comfortable like with me bringing my son. So I was like, because I was gonna send my son by himself, but I felt like he didn't really feel comfortable. So he was like, "Well, can you come in the morning?" And so I said to my son, "Can you come with me?" He was like, "I gotta work. I'm not gonna be able to come in the morning." I said, "My son's not available to come in the morning, but can like we do when he gets off work?" He was like, "Well, we are on a tight time limit, and we have to get out this house by a certain time. So I'm trying to like get everything done." So he was just like, "Well, my daughter can help you." And so in my mind, I just told y'all that my knee hurt. And I just said that I can't help with this trunk, okay? So I was just like, I didn't want to be like, "Yeah, bro, I'm handicapped. I can't do it. I can't do it." But I didn't want to say that. So I said, "Well, you sure? Because my son, like, he's a big, strong guy. He can do it if we bring him, If he can wait a few hours, he'll be off work. We can do it." "No, no, no. My daughter will do it. It's fine. My daughter will do it." So, I said, "Well, maybe it ain't that heavy. It can't be that heavy since he said his daughter can do it." Baby. So let me tell you. So I leave work. I said, "All right, y'all, I'll be right back. I'm going up the street to pick up this trunk, okay?" So my boss was like, "Okay, see you when you get back, okay?" So I go, and so the lady, there's an older lady there, so it's the man's wife, and then his daughter. So I see this girl, and she don't look that strong to me. She don't look that strong. She don't look like that strong to me, and I ain't strong, so I don't know what we finna do. So I said, "Okay." So she's like, "So this is the trunk." So I'm thinking that it's like, sitting a little bit off the floor. Like this trunk was like this, like high. Like it's nothing I could just sit on. Like I would have to like get a step stool and climb it. It was high and heavy and all this stuff. And you see my nails. Felicia ain't finna break her nails. So I said, "Oh wow, this is a lot bigger than what I, thought it was." She was like, "Yeah, it was my grandmom's. We're moving her out of this house, blah, blah, blah." She's telling me this story about it. I'm like, "Oh, it's so sentimental. Like, this is so awesome." So she was like, "Well, I think we can get the trunk." And so I was like, "Okay." It was weird, but I said, "All right." So we go and we're getting the trunk, and she starts to move it, and there's no place I can just like put my fingers in to just like get a good hold of it. So she's like pulling, she's like, "Huh, huh," and I'm like, "Push it, girl. You got it. You got it." So I'm just like, "Girl, I really can't help you because I really am not going to break my nails." So I'm just like, "Well, you know what, girl? Y'all can just leave it here. Just don't even worry about it. I just find me another trunk on Facebook Marketplace. Don't worry about it." So she's like, "No, we can do it. We can do it." So she's like, "Mom, can you come help us?" So her mom was like, "Of course." So mom comes in there, honey. She barefooted. She got them feet out. And this trunk is heavy as I don't know what. And I'm thinking, if that trunk hit that toe is gone. But hey, who am I? I'm just picking up the trunk. And I told that man, "Let my son come." He told me that his daughter could do it. So we trying to get this trunk. And again, I'm like holding it like this because I'm not going to break my nails. So I'm just like, "Hey." So she's like, "Huh, huh." I'm like, "There you go. You got it." I'm pushing it. It ain't moving when I'm pushing it. So then the mom was like, "I got an idea. I can get in the middle. So you're on this end. my daughter's on this end and we can do it together. And I was just like, okay. So I told you, Felicia ain't breaking her nails, okay? So they like moving it. And I'm just like, really like, kind of pushing with my finger. I'm really not helping because I already told this man to let my son come. So they get in this trunk. And then we pull it from out the room that it was in. It's in the hallway now. So it's in the hallway now. And we got to get it through the doorway, through like the big door. So they like sweating up a storm. And I was just like, you guys are doing such a great job. I'm like so impressed because I ain't breaking my nail. So I was just like, so the mom was like, how are we going to get this out the door and hold the door? I said, I have an idea. I can hold the door for you guys. Right? Now I'm getting the trunk. I told this man, let my son come. But he apparently think that his daughter is Hercules. And Hercules and her mama is about to get this trunk out. And Felicia not breaking her nails. So we all over the place right now. So they like trying to get it through the door. And I'm just like holding the door. I'm like, come on, y'all. I believe in you. You can do it. I know you can do it. Get that trunk. And then my car sits up. Okay, my truck sits up. It's not like a car you can just like, oh, let's put it in there. It ain't no station wagon. You have to lift it up and push it in. And although my husband told me to take all that stuff out the back of my trunk, it was stuff in the back of my trunk. And they were like, how this gonna get in there? Sorry, y'all. They were like, how this gonna get in there? And I'm like, hey, I don't know. I can put some stuff in the front seat. Y'all, I feel so bad. I feel so bad because that girl and her mama had to lift that big old trunk, and it was heavy. It was heavy, when I tell you. So then they were like, oh, it's other stuff in here. You know, look through the stuff. So I got dishes. I got some other stuff. This fly's trying to be in my video. Like, stop flying. But anyway, so, you know, I got stuff in there. So they out there still trying to put it in the trunk. So again, I told them, let my son get it. I can't help you. I'm not going to help you. They were struggling, y'all. They were sweating. I was scared that big toe was going to get pounced by that trunk. It didn't, thank the Lord, but I was very nervous. But anyway, so I got the trunk. Y'all couldn't even see out my back window. I couldn't, like, they were like maneuvering it. Had to put the seats down, all that stuff. Well, the girl did it because she's Hercules. I couldn't do it. I was breaking my nails. But anyway, so she put that trunk down, and baby, they got it in there. So when I got home from work, and I called my husband, I said, can you come out and get this trunk that I got for you to put your clothes in? Can you come out and get the trunk? And he opened that trunk, and he said, how did you get this in there? Like, he had to call my sons to get it out. It was huge. He was like, how did you get that in there? And I said, that girl and her mama put it in there because I wasn't breaking my nails. And I really felt bad about it. So I said all that to say a prayer for that girl and her mama, because them some strong people. Because I'm not strong like that. I'm not strong like that. But they did a good job putting it in my trunk.